I'm Steve Johnson, News Director of theDove TV. Watch more videos from the Dove Newsroom at theDove.us. Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch the Dove on our website or on our Roku channel. In the news today, U.S. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy says the House will not go along if President Obama tries to commit taxpayer money to support a climate accord reached in Paris. Unless he uses his executive order pen, this may cause a problem for the president, since at the Paris Global Warming Summit, Russian President Vladimir Putin says any agreement they decide upon has to be legally binding.
It is of principal importance that the new climate change agreement builds on the framework of the United Nations Climate Convention. It should be one that is legally binding. In its implementation, the participation of developed and developing countries, this agreement should be comprehensive, effective, and equal for all participants.
Now, Speaker McCarthy says Congress has the authority to decide how to spend U.S. taxpayer dollars, adding that a climate agreement isn't the best use of our money. The House votes this week on several pieces of legislation aimed at confronting the president on his climate policies, including taking aim at the administration's controls on power plant emissions. The district attorney in Colorado Springs says the man accused of killing 3 people at a Planned Parenthood clinic could be charged with crimes other than first-degree murder. Making his first court appearance, Robert Deere is being held on suspicion of murder, but prosecutor Dan May says other charges are possible. May says he's been in touch with federal prosecutors about the case, but didn't say what they've been discussing. Deere accused of killing 3 people, including a police officer, at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado Springs. Turkey's prime minister says he won't apologize for downing the Russian fighter jet Turkey says ventured into its airspace on November 24th. At the Global Warming Conference in Paris, Turkish Prime Minister Ahmet Davutoglu told reporters that while the event was unfortunate, Turkey has the right to protect its airspace.
Our action was a defensive action, and we wish it had not happened. Turkish airspace should be respected. After 3 violations committed by Russian planes, if there was no violation, there wouldn't be such a crisis.
Now, the Prime Minister says if Russian leaders want to talk with Turkey about airspace issues, he is willing to sit down and discuss the future, averting a future conflict. Well, the good news is that Oregon has seen a decline in resistant bacteria in humans. The not so good news is that antibiotics are being overprescribed. Penicillin said to be having its desired effect against illness in the state, as has been seen in the past 2 years. But the challenge is for doctors to refrain from prescribing antibiotics for viral infections like colds and flu that are not impacted by antibiotics. Let's take a look at our weather scene now and what we can expect for the next few days. For Northern California and Wairika, mostly sunny today with a high of 44, and then rain coming in on Wednesday and Thursday, highs anywhere from the mid to upper 40s. As we move into the Klamath Basin, a high of only 38 today, a mixture of possible rain and freezing snow on Wednesday as well as on Thursday with highs in the low 40s. Moving along the Oregon coastal area, a good chance for rain throughout the rest of the week, clearing somewhat on Saturday, highs in the mid-50s to low 60s. As we move into the Bend area of central Oregon, 37 and cloudy today, good chance for rain tomorrow and Thursday with highs in the low 40s. As we move into the Medford area, 51 and mostly sunny today, rain expected Wednesday and Thursday, clearing out on Friday with a high of 51 degrees on Friday. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date on the Dove.